What's up, guys? Hey, I wanted to introduce you to my friend Bill. Bill came all the way down from Northern California, an area that we market to, and he came and shared some of his day with us and talked about his future plans. And the point that I wanted to really introduce you guys to and really kind of shine some light on this gentleman. You know, we met a year ago. He came to my event, and just a great man, very pleasant to be around, has a great positive attitude. And I'm going to put him on the spot real quick, and I'm going to ask you, how old are you today?
68.
He's 68 years old, guys. And let me tell you something. He is a physician. He is an author.
Mm-hmm.
He is a successful real estate investor. He has 2 lovely children. Do you have grandchildren?
Yes.
Grandchildren, and he's in great condition. He's got the vitality
and
of
I'm
life.
Single, ladies.
And see what I mean? He's natural, and he's funny as heck. And so the point of it, guys, is what are you doing? You know, and I put these videos out to maybe a younger demographic. Like, what's your excuse? You could have just settled down with, you make great money doing what you do, right? But what made you decide to be extraordinary and phenomenal, right? Like, that's what we talk about.
Well, the answer is simple. Being a doctor is hard. Go try to be one. After you're 31 years old, you graduate from your residency, and you still got to find a job. You got no money, or you got to go buy a practice and start from scratch and make some money, or go buy a practice and pay a lot of money.
Wow.
There's a lot of overhead to being a doctor. There's high malpractice insurance alone. Every time you're working all day long, could sue you. So you're under a lot of stress. You work hard. You make a decent living, but it goes to pay all the bills, and you have very little left at the end, and you start thinking about your retirement. And I would fund my 401ks and my IRAs, but they went into stocks and bonds and things, and the tech crash and all these other crashes I wiped out half my money. And I said, this has got to be something better. And I started looking at real estate in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and it still didn't make sense to me because prices were high and rents were low, and you had negative cash flows. But then the crash occurred, and I could see making money in real estate and not having to work as hard, not having as many risks, and I also could see how it could help fund your retirement in your future with your 401k funds.
Right.
So I knew myself. I feel like most people, if you're going to work by yourself and stand alone, you might do okay. But there's books, and everyone I talk to that's smart and logical says it's better to have a team and support around you. You'll do much better.
Yeah.
The guy that's the loner and wants to be the whole team, he's not as successful
as
if you got someone. Also, I knew myself. By myself, I could get lazy. If something frustrated me, I could quit easily. But with having someone around you, especially someone knowledgeable like Matt and honest, that he would motivate you. He could get you going when you should be going and help you get over the little hurdle you had. A lot of times I thought I was facing closed doors, and he told me through his experience and knowledge a simple answer that, oh God, it was that simple to get around that locked door and accomplish the goals that I wanted to. So anyone who's doing it by himself, from my experience, it was frustrating and difficult, and I had no one to talk it out with and be creative with, and that's the best thing that I found with working with Matt.
And that's what I think is so great about Bill's story is, like, the society tells you to go get a high, degree, a specialized degree, which he got, right? And then he also, through that process, figured out, well, you know what, that's not enough. And kudos to you, you took action. I mean, he came to my event, no questions asked, and we've been in contact doing deals a year later, and we're friends. And so that's the power of real estate, guys. And so when I'm out here telling you to invest in yourself, it's not because I want to make $500. Trust me, I don't need your $500. What I'm trying to do is give you that ounce or that piece of information that vast piece of information that's going to give you that springboard to the knowledge, the idea of what you can accomplish. And that's, you control your destiny. You invest in yourself, you learn a skill, you learn knowledge, and then you apply that knowledge, then things can happen. And, it's just a great example of someone that just decided to take action because he knew he needed to do something, and you apply that action, you keep in touch, you have relationships, you perform, and we're on doing business together.
And let me just tell people the bottom line, and we went over this. I said to myself, where's your money going, and how come you're losing it in your pension fund? Well, there were 2 rules of investing that I've established, and don't ever forget these, because they've been my beacon and guiding light to making money instead of losing it. The first thing in investing is invest in things where you're not going to lose your money. It's guaranteed. Your money's secured. You're not going to lose it. Mm-hmm. Number 1 rule. Doing that and making your money before you go into the deal, right, you can't lose.
Yeah, and that's the thing we're great at, is finding those off-market opportunities that have a good amount of equity day one, plus you're getting cash flow. So there's a great opportunity if you can educate yourself, be around the right people that are plugged in to the actual deals and what's happening, and then, be a resource to everybody that you work with, and everyone wins.
Yeah.
Thanks,
the bottom
guys.
line is everybody you can know the rules, but can you apply them? It's not enough to just know that you want to secure your money and have control.
Knowledge and application.
Correct.
That's it.
And Matt will supply
the
that
knowledge and help you with the application.
So as a team, you can get places. By myself, I'm an island, and I'm going to drift away and not do very well in real estate. Bottom line.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.